Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Chet Steadman is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Soriano, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
Very nice afternoon, high skies, and 77 degrees at game time. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the shortstop, Wade Michael.
Up next for the Buccos, Wade Michael. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Michael is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Alexi Ortega. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll check in here with an average of .325. 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. And that's in there, 2-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now batting, Luis Clemente. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, exercise.
Fouled away. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. The bouncer to the left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Frederick Webb, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Freddie Santiago. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0 home. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. From the stretch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 3rd home run for him on the year. As the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.C. Embry, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Buckner on at first, nobody out. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. This is line to left. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Striding in, Jesse Padilla. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Stepping in now, Pete Armstrong, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping up to the plate, Dave Bowie. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And that misses. Ball four. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Horner, first at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's ready. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
3 runs already home here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Fouled off. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, Chet Steadman, ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. And he pops it up. Ruiz onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 3-0 Chicago. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Robbie Oldham.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Anthony Samuels.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Samuels. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch on the way.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Embry is there, 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, John Clark.
Set to get his day started, John Clark, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he takes ball 1. And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin heads or tails. 2 terrific starting pitchers, both teams firing their bullets. Their aces going today. This should be a good one.
The Cubs will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Freddie Santiago.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Here's a high pop-up. Ruiz calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1 out, nobody on. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now in the box, Ryan Buckner. He reached on a single in his first try. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Soriano is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 7, J.C. Embry.
Ready for another chance. J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. And he fouls this one off. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. From the stretch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
So in now for Chicago, Jesse Padilla. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. One is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping in, Antonio Ruiz will step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Antonio Ruiz.
First offering on its way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
To the plate now, Frederick Webb. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Now here it comes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Mike Soriano.
Into the box now, Mike Soriano, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Two and 2 the count. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering.
We got 3 and 2.
Wade Michael would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
So digging in now, Pete Armstrong. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Two balls and no strikes.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. Dave Bowie will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is taken, strike 1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dave Bowie. First pitch on its way.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 0-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And the count will be full. Nobody out, runner on first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch one more time. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping up now, Nicholas Corner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. None out, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Working for the punch out and the offering down the third baseline. Another full count pitch home. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. Once again a 3-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Chet Steadman. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie.
Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Driven nicely into the gap. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay home. Throw won't get him. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Steve Tobin is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box, Jason Kipnis. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Ortega is there, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top, 5-0. Digging in, Wade Michael. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 home. Count now, a ball and a strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
Stepping in, Alexi Ortega. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Luis Clemente.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Luis Clemente. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 7, J.C. Embry.
So stepping in, J.C. Embry. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Standing in, Jesse Padilla. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Here now the 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Full count still. the next 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
In now, Pete Armstrong. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now that's popped up. Samuels waits on it, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder, Robbie.
Leading off the inning, Robbie Oldham, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Oldham playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Samuels. First offering on its way. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So striding forward now, John Clark. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Popped him up. Buckner over to his left, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the third baseman, Dave Bowie. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Up top, it's 2-0. Bowie, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
At the plate, Nicholas Horner, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Off the LED board and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now, Chet Steadman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line drive base hit.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Santiago. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Seven runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Nope. 3-0. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
Brian Rodriguez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, J.C. Embry, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Embry begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. This is foul right side.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Liner toward right center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
In now, Pete Armstrong, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 0-1 delivery. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side. Now at the plate, Antonio Ruiz. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Armstrong is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brian Rodriguez.
Andrew McCutcheon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One and 1 to Andrew McCutcheon. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mike Soriano.
Now at the plate, Mike Soriano. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Embry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 9-0. Number 31 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 31.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Dave Bowie.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
0-1 the count. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. High chopper to third, scooped up, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Standing in, Nicholas Horner. Now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
At the plate, Chet Steadman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now a move over to first, and late reactions, and they got him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they hold a 9-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Wade Michael.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Hey.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Fouled away. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
Into the box, Alexi Ortega. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Skied into straightaway right. Embry is there. 2 down.
Up next to the Pirates, the right fielder, Luis Clemente.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Clemente. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
2 out, nobody on. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Down in order go the Pirates. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Freddie Santiago. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Two and 0 now. Now here's the pitch.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The 3-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next to the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Clemente is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
The next Cub up, Ryan Buckner. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Oldham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs are down in order, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. So striding in, Robbie Oldham. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Samuel.
Digging in once again, Anthony Samuels. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. It's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
At the plate, John Clark. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just one earned run. Phil Mortensen enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 4, Phil Mortensen.
To the plate now, Antonio Ruiz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Mortensen, 37 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Pirates 1. Into the box now, J.C. Embry. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
J.C. Embry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
The catcher, number 3.
What's so frustrating as a pitcher, you make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
So now to the plate, Pete Armstrong, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. In the air now, out to left. Soriano has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
The third baseman, Dave Bowie.
In now, Dave Bowie. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Here now the 2-2 to third. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Digging in, Nicholas Horner. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soriano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We've played 8 full. Cubs lead it 10-1. Ted Tyson is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. They'll check in with an average still south of 230, 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Ground ball left side. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Mike Soriano. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
1 out, nobody on. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch. This pitch is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Up next to the Pirates, the shortstop, Wade Michael.
Ready for another shot now. Wade Michael. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Two out, nobody on. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. pulled toward right center field. The catch is made, and the Cubs break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chet Steadman takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he allows just one hit through his 7+ innings of work. Frederick Webb couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.